Well, ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back? INL is back for season 3. We have returning names, we have new names, and we have a champion on the grid. So this is so exciting actually. Oof, we're here at round 1 for Austria, which is the shortest track on the calendar actually. And it seems to be a dry qualifying session now, so see those times fall on the board. No, not that. Let's see here. Track map full. See the versus lap. Alright, should be an easy soft to medium strat, but someone maybe wants to do a medium to soft, so see. As there's a Mercedes out on the track first, and I think that's Mentos. No, it's Brandon. So we'll ride along with him on this outlap. And yeah, let's hope this season will be a very, very good one. As we see this beautiful black Mercedes make it around the track. And if I feel, if I sound happy, it's because I just won a giveaway from Mr. Ricciardo, who's also in this lobby. So, yeah. Let's see how Brandon does now. Crucial you don't run out wide on the outlap there, because just invalidate. I need to do one more lap, and that's already an invalidation. Let's jump to Killer Brent. No, not Killer Brent. Not just Chris. Who's the Renault? Ver Aqua. Let's see what he can do here. Nice turn 1. DRS as fast as possible. Coming up to turn 4 now. Braking should be up to the 100. This is a hard traction zone. Does it very well there. Will he use the outside curve, or will he stay out of it? He chooses to stay out of it, or stay away from it, I should say. Uses a lot of the outside curve there, which you should do. And a lot there too, which you should do. So it looks like a very hooked up lap here. Purple sector 2, of course he's the first one to set a valid lap. He has traffic ahead of him. I'm not sure if Nils will go out of the way or just continue. Just continue, doesn't matter, does it? Speed 103.5. First time on the board. Then there's a Haas coming now, Rage Hunter and another Haas, let's see. Crown Place also, no, Skeletor Star with a 103.1, Sabino 103.4, and Crown Place did a 103.7. Let's see here. Mentos puts it in 103.4 in third place, and Kieran does a 103.8 and puts it in 7th. Lowest of the drivers at the moment. Who's the next one to finish a lap? I think it's Nils. Let's go around with Nils here. Hasn't invalidated, so it's all good. Ordered not to run wide. 103.8 puts it behind his teammates. Peter beats Paulus to pole, who also put in P2. Peter gets P1 with a 103 flat, almost. Half a tenth separating these two. Almost half a tenth. Can I see the gap? Leader, yeah. There you go. I think Ferrari is coming to start it. finish its lap, and it's invalidated and it's on the mediums. Or no, it's starting its lap, alright. LVDH will now finish his lap, we'll see what he can do. 103.1 puts it in P3, so at 10th off. Very close here at the top actually, so it's exciting to see. I think Brandon is coming in, and the Red Bull of Nils is coming in. Rage Hunter has invalidated, so he will also be coming in. Goofy Danny is on a lap. I think he's the next one to finish. We'll see how he does. Doesn't use the inside curve there, so I think he could gain more time. Takes this corner beautifully. In 5th gear. Can he do on the mediums? 1.5 seconds of pole on the mediums, so not too bad. I think it was, and we're also full grid, so it's always nice to see. Let's ride along with the Racing Point of Original Civi here, who's the next one to start the lap. See what Original Civi can do here. Just check something real quick. Gets the toe of Hype Julie, or Julie, I would say. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Purple sector 1, so that's always nice. Uses a lot of the outside curve, you should do that. The car on the inside, on the outside there too, so, and uses a lot of the inside curve here too, so all around very hooked up lap. Purple sector 2, so let's see what he can do. Car washed away a bit there, but seems fine anyway. Comes to the line, it does a 104 flat, so I think the sectors are lying to me today, so 1 second off the pace, but I think he can do better, so we'll see. The Renault of Just Chris just started a lap. There's a McLaren coming around. That's Killer Brent. See what he can do. 103.8 puts it in P12. I think there's Ricky Chiardo's coming now. No, that's not Ricky Chiardo. Hype Julie just started his lap, and LVDH starts his lap now too. I'm sorry if I missed some names on the board, I'm just a bit excited right now. I think Paulus just started his lap. No, he did not. There's a McLaren coming now. And it's Pekka Trondon, yeah, it's coming in, so SME invalidated. Aqua just invalidated or invalidated before, so not too good. Coming in, let's see. No, not Rage Hunter pits, and there's a Mercedes now coming to the line. That's Brandon. 107.3, I guess that was his out lap. Not sure. We now have Kieran who's about to start his lap. I think Nils is the next one to finish. No, he's on his in lap, I would assume. He's going really slow. Alright. Aqua has invalidated. So it seems like Skeletor Star will will be the next one to start the lap, unless someone is already on a lap. Sibinho is on a lap. Let's ride along with the champion. No, he decides to abandon it. All right. All right. Kieran is on a lap. He's 1/1000th of a second up. So no, 31,000th of a second up. Sorry. And there's an Alpha in the way here. Maybe will he get out of the way, or will just continue? No damage done to Kieran's lap except for some dirty air, but you can't do anything. 103.7 for Kieran, improved by almost a tenth there. I think Ricky is about to start the lap. Let's start right along with Skeletor start. Is a tenth up in the first sector. See how it fares in the second, and that's an invalidation. That's a shame. Runs wide on the and Just Chris almost spins there, but yeah, Skeletor Star ran wide on the curb and went onto the gravel. Mento starts his lap. Toofy Danny is about to start his lap. Yeah. Kieran will pit. Right along with Mentos. I think Toofy Dan is now finishing a lap. No, it was the other Ferrari of Paulus. No, he started and invalidated already. MVDH is behind them. Let's ride along with Mentos. No, he has invalidated, unfortunately. Oh. Just Chris is now starting a lap, I think. Yeah. Nice and clean turn one. I think Mentos is coming in right, so Killer Brand will go in, cutting across the white lines there, which you shouldn't do. Ricky Chiardo has put it in 5th, I just noticed, so a very good lap from him. Let's see here. Zappa is in P6 with a 103, and Rage Hunter just started his medium lap. So flustered actually. Alright, we got the McLaren of Spectratron done here, starting a lap. And the Mercedes of Mentos is on a lap now. 2 tenths up in the second sector and a purple sector 2. So let's see what Mentos can do. Can he get pole? All nice. He's like, he will get pole actually. No, he almost gets pole. 4 1/1000ths of a second away from Peter. So very good lap. And the Ferrari will now come. So I have no idea. Toofy Danny, what will you do? 102.7. So I assume... No, that's... starts his lap now. He has 80% ERS. Alright. And now there's LVDH coming now to the line. It's a 102.9. First driver in the 2 here. So, yeah. Pole 1-2 for the Alpha Tauris right now. I might calm down, okay? I'm just so filled with emotion right now. Alright, Mentos is coming now. And he decides to pit, so I think Crown Place is now starting his lap, and there's a Ferrari starting his lap. That's it. No, Toofy Dad is coming to finish a 103.5 in P10. Very nice. Peter invalidated his lap, and LVDH pits, and Civi is about to start his lap. Here's a fun fact for you. Sibinho has a 100% podium rate in INL, so can he keep that stat going on this weekend? Or going on, continue with that, or something, I don't know, keep it, I don't know. Alright, I think, where's Civi? Yeah, there's Civi, sorry. Kieran's about to finish a lap here. 10th up in the second sector, so will definitely be an improvement. Let's hope. 103.5 puts it in P9. Very nice lap there. Continue this lap with CV. Didn't invalidate there, which looked like an invalidation to me, but I'm not the driver, they know more than me. 103.8 for Civi in P14 there. I think, yeah, the next one. I think Hype Julie got his purple sector 2 now, so let's see what he can do. Pretty hooked up. Uses a lot of the inside curve there at the final corner. 103.3 and puts it in P7, so not too bad for the Alfa Romeo driver. Zappa is on his way, 3/10 up actually, so, and the car drifts through, almost through there. Can't think that was a good lap. Trump Place retires, so that's qualifying over for him. And yeah, I think LVDH is about to start the lap, and Kieran also retires, so that's qualifying over for him. Pekka Don is on his way to finish his lap here. 103.5 puts it in P11, so many 103s here actually. Let's see, I think Brandon is on his way. 103.7 in there. I think Skeletor Star has invalidated, and Rage Hunter still in P19. Let's see. Paulus has invalidated. Oh, I think he's starting a new lap now. Nils puts it in P3 with a 103.5. And rides to somewhere we don't know. And Ricky runs wide. I think he got the car on the curb and it just shot him to the left. So that's an invalidation, and that's qualifying over for him. And I've Julie, that's qualifying over for him. Brandon did 103.7, so improved just a little bit and puts it in P16. Rage Hunter is 8/10 up and puts it in P8, and also DNFs. Anyway, 103.3 for Rage Hunter. Paulus invalidates at the final corner, which is a shame. Peter has invalidated. I think that's qualifying over, except for Killer Brent, who's coming into the pits, I would assume. LVDH is still on a lap. And he also has improved more. 102.8 for LVDH. And Mentos has actually beaten Peter. I'm sorry for missing this, I'm just... When it's 20 drivers, it's hard to like keep control of everything. Alright, but Yeah, I think that's qualifying over then, and just waiting for Killer Brent to retire. So Killer Brent, if you're listening to this, retire. Thank you. So we got LVDH on pole with Mentos in second and Peter in third. Paul is in fourth, Skeletor Star in fifth, Crown Place in sixth, Just Chris in seventh, Rage Hunter in eighth, Hype Julie in ninth, Ricky Chiardo in P10, Sibinho in P11, Kieran in 12th, Spectratron Don in P13, Aqua in 14th, Nils in 15th, Tufi Danny in 16th, Brandon in 17th, Original Civ in 18th, Killer Brent in 19th, and Otapa is our final driver who is in P20. Ugh. Right, so gonna be a good race. It's going to be a good race. So it's all looking dry here in Austria. So I think it's going to be a DRS train. As Quincy Engelhardt is going to have some conversation with Jav. Yeah, let's just continue with our days here. Session will start in 11 seconds, so yeah, be a good race. I wonder what tire strategies the bottom half of the grid will choose. You should, I think you still should do soft to medium because who knows what can happen in the first at the opening stages. Sorry, I got some hiccups. Who knows what can happen in the opening stages? Oh my days. You you can get wing damage and you need to pit, so it's better to be on the softs. But we'll see. I think the lobby is glitching out because no one is readying up. Um, I think it will be a new lobby. It seems like. So the drivers are making jokes in the Discord saying there is a dog on the track, referencing Sebastian Vettel. I don't remember which race. I think it was Bahrain, where there was a dog on the track, so they couldn't. They had to red flag. So we have confirmation it will be a restart, or actually now the lobby just went ahead. All right, we're back. We're back. All right, so let me just see the tires here. Tire. So we got Otapa, Original Civi, and Aqua on softs or mediums, and the rest on the softs. And Spectratron Don just disconnected. And there's a hair spinning and then getting disqualified, and there's a lot of. I'm not sure what's happening here, but a lot of disqualifications, that's for sure. Alright. Now they will have freezing tires at the start of the race. So not too good for them. I think I'm just gonna take a quick moment and invite Specatron on if I can. I'll do it as fast as I can. There you go. There you go. So I just did it. He has rejoined the lobby, so I think he will get in his car at the start of the race, or just after a few corners. So that's good. But yeah, the drivers are on the grid, and the final cars are now coming to their grid spot. So let's see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. Waiting on the 5 red lights. Well, predicted pit stop strategy, not strategy, is soft to medium, and it seems like the lights won't go off today. So, well. And the lights will now start as Pekatron leaves. I assume he glitched the lobby. It's lights out and away they go. And LVDH gets a good start, but Mentos gets even a better start and is down inside and cuts a lot of the corner there. And LVDH runs a bit wide there. And Mentos is ahead, but has cut a lot of the corners. I'm not sure what Paulus will make it free wide, and there's a lot of contact. Oh no, that's not good. So there's a lot of contact, and Specatron Don just joined, and it's a VSC. So yeah, people need to chill on the start of the races. But Mentos leads the way after cutting turn 1 there, so I think he got a penalty for that, because that was a no, he did not get a penalty for cutting that much. Alright. So it was a chaotic start to the race for the round 3 of the championship. So I hope the boys will calm down a bit and be more civil about it, that I should say. And the leaderboard is glitching, but they're off now, and Mentos is leading the way. And there was a ghosted car, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if anyone is making moves. Why does it change? I'm not sure. But yeah, so the leaderboard still isn't fixed, but alright, so this lobby is cursed. Nilsson, oh now it's fixed. Alright, now we have the normal leaderboard. Brandon and Nils, I think they are fighting because they're swap. Oh, and that's Nils getting spun round by Brandon there, so oof, not too good. And the DRS train will start now, so will someone go for a daring move? It's very easy to get a penalty on this track, so I think Skeletor Star will make a move down the inside in turn 4 here. And Mentos does a beautiful switchback there, has the DRS on Skeletor Star, keeps his nose down the inside there. Will he make the move? Will he brake just a bit later? And it seems like Skeletor Star will be running wide and over the grass and almost spins there. Peter will wants to capitalize on Skeletor Star there, so goes down the inside here, just a bit of contact, pushes Skeletor Star wide, but they're still side by side, leaves them enough room and enough respect so he doesn't get a warning there, and I don't think you should go side by side. They're touching wheels, and Skeletor Star runs into the back of Peter there, so that was a bit risky, I must say. But Peter is close to Mentos. Can he get him on the straight? And oh my days! Skeletor Star touched Peter's rear there. Peter's rear. Oh my days! I have so hard pronouncing these words. It's so hard to pronounce these words. But Ricky Chiardo goes through, and Peter tried to send it down the inside of Ricky Chiardo there. And Crown Place lost the place to Ricky Chiardo. Ricky Chiardo is has gained many positions in people's fights here, so yeah. Yeah. Peter and Crown Place are side by side here, and the Crown Place keeps the position. Hype Julie might want to capitalize on that fight, but does not, so it's been pretty chaotic right now, so Zappa is still in last, starting in last, and Julie gets a penalty for multiple warnings. Yeah. And Peter gets a 3-second time penalty, and there was a move between Paulus and Sabino. And they're side by side now. Will Sabino send it down? No, it does not. He keeps fighting with Paulus instead. And gets ahead of Paulus. Skeletor Star also gets ahead of Paulus, but Paulus may get back at him here. As Skeletor Star down the inside and gets Paulus there, so good from him. Yeah, Mentos is leading the way. 1.4 second gap to Ricky Chiardo, who has made massive gains from his starting position. Let me see here. He's 8 positions up, and unfortunately our pole sitter is 16 positions down. Oh. And looking in the background here. Yeah, will Peter send it down the inside? No, he thinks better of it and keeps behind current place. Skeletor Star and Paulus are side by side now. Paulus and Skeletor Star have the DRS. Right now Paulus is ahead, but with Skeletor... No, Paulus is massively ahead actually, coming into the braking zone. I didn't see that actually. Anyway. Mentos keeps still 1.4 seconds ahead of Ricky Chiardo. 1.3, 1.4 now. 1.3 again. They are Tufidani and Aqua were side by side, I believe, but Tufidani just moved ahead. And Kieran and Rage Hunter are going side by side, which is very nice. Rage Hunter, Kieran makes a switchback on Rage Hunter and gets the DRS and gets the slipstream from the Renault ahead of him and goes ahead of Rage Hunter there. Very nice move. And that's Skeletor Star running wide and might lose the position to Tufidani here, but doesn't. Ricky Chiardo has closed the gap just a little bit, 2/10 from the last time we checked. So seems like he has more pace than Mentos at this stage of the race. Almost within a second. Once he gets within a second, he should save his CRS more. Yeah, Mentos leading the way on lap 8 here. Just behind, or just ahead of Ricky Chiardo. Just outside the 1 second window. And Ricky Chiardo is now within 1 second. So I believe he will do a move on Mentos very soon. Paulus gets his first penalty of the race. And Skeletor Star and Toofy Danny are side by side. Can Toofy Danny get the switch back? Both have the DRS, so I don't think he will get him. My lord, this has been an eventful race, and it's only lap 8. I can't believe it's already just lap 8. It's gone by very fast. Ricciardo is 8 tenths behind Mentos here. Seems like the race has calmed down a bit. Peter gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Very close together, these drivers. Let's go to Peter here, who's relatively close to Crown Place. Not close enough. And Ricky and Paulus and Hype Julie are side by side going into turn 4. Why did it change? I think Hype Julie just made a switchback, but didn't work. So Paulus keeps ahead, I think. I'm not sure if he was ahead actually, so my apologies. Ricky Chiardo is only 4 tenths away from Mentos and has the DRS. I want to see their ERS situation here. Ricky Chiardo has 50 and Mentos has 76. So Mentos saving more ERS than Ricky Chiardo, but of course he was leading and Ricky Chiardo is trying to catch him, so we'll see how it turns out. Peter and Crown Place are close together here, and Peter almost loses it there, and Crown Place got a penalty. Paulus and Julie, or no, Sibinho were side by side, but Paulus passes Sibinho there, and Hype Julie might want to go for the move there, but thinks better of it. Will Sibinho get Paulus back? Doesn't seem like it. He's almost out of ERS, like, yes, 17% it seems like. And these medium runners are driving a pretty lonely race right now. Peter and Crown Place were side by side, and I think that's Crown Place. He's run wide, or maybe has been taken out of Peter. I'm not sure, but he's losing a lot of places, and a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Oh my. So Crown Place is down in 16, and he will pit. So and runs over the grass there. So yeah, can Ricky Chiardo get Mentos on this straight? Please, and there's some moves going on, and that's a beautiful switchback from Aqua there, getting both of them in one corner on the medium tire. So he's going to be a threat to the other drivers at the end of the race. Keep an eye out on Aqua. Skeletor Star made it past Hype Julie, Killer Brent and Crown Place. I think no, it's just Crown Place was in the pits. Alright. Sibinho gets his first penalty of the day, I think. No, his second penalty. As Peter goes into the pits. I don't think you can do a one stop from lap 10. But we'll see what tires he chooses. He chose a set of mediums, I think. No, that's a set of hards. So he is going to try to do a one stop on the hards instead of the mediums. And Ricky Chiardo, sorry for missing this, But he has overtaken Mentos, but will Mentos come back at him? Mentos dived it a lot deep. Ricciardo makes a beautiful switchback. Can he make it work? Looks like it. He's ahead for the moment, but the inside is so powerful on this corner. He runs a bit wide, gets the understeer, and Mentos goes through. So Mentos gets the position back. And Otapa, there was a yellow flag with Otapa, but I'm not sure what happened there. Here's the question, will Otapa get away or no? He just, I was going to say, will Otapa give the DRS to Mentos, and it looks like he will give him this DRS. There's, someone, Original Civi has, no, Skeletor Star has pitted. And Mentos has the DRS, so there will be no moves into this corner, but can he get him here? Mentos runs just a tad wide there, so Sibinho and Skeletor, no, okay, never mind. Kieran and Rage Hunter are side by side, and Ricciardo just got ahead of Mentos, so Mentos is in P2 now, and Rage Hunter dives it down the inside, and Kieran makes a beautiful switchback there. I love the switchbacks over here in INL. But Rage Hunter keeps ahead, but runs wide, and another switchback from Kieran. Oh, holy, this is a good battle. And all the time they're fighting, Brandon is catching. So, still side by side, going into the final corners. Respectful racing is what we love to see, but Rage Hunter decides to pit, so doesn't want to fight it too hard. Ricciardo also pits. It's lap 14, easy one stop for the mediums. And Aqua continues on his medium tires. And will Tufidani make a move on Aqua here? There, dives it down the inside and makes it ahead of Aqua. Can Aqua get him back? Tufidani does not have the slipstream of the Otapa or the DRS, I should say. And Sibinho and Ricciardo are side by side, and Sibinho keeps ahead of Ricciardo. I think Sibinho is in a net race lead. I have no idea how that happened, because he was so much down before, but now he's in the net race lead, so or actually Peter is in the net race lead. He's on the hards, and he can do a one stop on the hards, but I'm not sure. And runs a lot wide, what happened there? But I'm not sure he will have the pace on the hards. Anyway, Aqua and Tufidani are still fighting. There's a lot of position changes, but it's because people pit. Peter and Original Civi are having a fight there, and Peter got ahead. Ricciardo has overtaken Sibinho, but will Sibinho get the switchback? Looks like he will. He has the DRS and he passes Ricciardo there. These drivers shouldn't be fighting, they should focus on LVDH. Or I'm sorry, on Peter, because he's a lot ahead. There's a safety car, so there's a retirement, and that's Crown Place, who has retired. Wonder what happened there. Right along with Aqua and see what happened there. Or just Chris. No? Who? Oh, that's the safety car. Oh. So it seems like he just lost the rear and went into the wall there. This means that the medium runners will get a free pit stop here. This is beautiful for Aqua, but he did not pit. Mate, you should have pitted to the hards or something. I don't think Aqua can change this to a race win. He has to make one pit stop and the drivers behind them don't. So either he pits for the hards, loses a lot of places, but still in the safety car, or continues on the mediums and goes for the softs later. Either way, Tufi Danny, he has a real chance of winning this race, ladies and gentlemen. And Tufi Danny hasn't raced in here for a long while. As a full-time driver, I should say. I think he did a couple of reserve races. I think he reserved in a couple of races last season, but I think he's a full-time now. Can someone tell me if he is? Yeah. Keep your eyes on Tulfidani. He has fresh mediums, and Peter is on older hards. So theoretically he should have the pace over him. And the pace at the end of the race. But oh boy, Aqua, you had such a good chance to win this race. Safety car in this lap, so let's see how Aqua does the restart here on older medium tires, while the drivers behind them are fresh medium and hard tires. As he's backing up the pack now, weaving to get the heat into his tires. But now the drivers do that, of course, you know. As Aqua goes off now, and Peter is all over the back of him. Not a good restart. And Peter's engine was having that bug again. And will not be riding along with Peter there. And there's a yellow flag, and that's Ricky! No, Ricky, what happened? Oh my days, he had a very good potential to win there. Peter and Tufidani are, oh no, not riding along with him. Oh, that's a shame for Ricky. That's such a good race. Anyway, Tufidani, I'm Peter now. He has the best opportunity to win this race, so no pressure, mate. And the engine bug is fixed now on Peter's car, and Aqua continues, so he will definitely stretch it out to do a one stop on the softs. And the engine started bugging again. And Tufidani also has no penalties, and there's a yellow flag in sector 1. I have no idea. I think that's Mentos. Yeah, I think he spun. Does he have damage? I'm not sure. And Aqua and Peter are now side by side. So theoretically, Tufidani is in a net race lead because Peter has a penalty and Aqua needs to pit. So yeah, it would be such a good season opener if Tufidani could win this. And Ricky Chiardo will pit on to new mediums. And so people will calm down on the restarts and the start of the race. Can't have people spinning around every time we have a restart. So can Peter build a well, how many penalties? He has 9 seconds of penalties. So even if Tufidani got a penalty, he would still be ahead of Peter technically. And Aqua and Tufidani were side by side. And Aqua doesn't have any grip at all, and Tufidani goes through. Just Chris and LVDH were side by side, and now Just Chris will make a move on original Civi. Going down the inside here, turn 5, turn 6 I should say. Beautiful move. And Tibinho, our D2 champion from the Season 1 sprint, is ahead, is in P3 right now. And gets another 3-second time penalty. And Tibinho almost loses the car and Paulus goes through there. As Wade Shell says hello Jab in the chat. And Skeletor Star and Aqua just switch positions. And they're too wide there. Original Civi dies it down the inside and gets ahead of Specatron Don. And Specatron Don loses the car and almost wins it. Skeletor Star gets ahead of Paulus. And there is Aqua in the background, losing more places as he didn't pit behind the safety car. And gap between Peter and Tufidani is 1 second. Let me just quickly see how many warnings Tufidani has. So he got 1 warning. He can afford to run wide once again, one more time. Then it's a penalty. As Brandon breaks later than Just Chris there, but runs wide. Can Just Chris get the slipstream, get the DRS and make the move round the outside? Let's see what he can do. Breaks just a bit later, almost hits the back of Hype Julie. Brandon pushes Just Chris wide there, so not so fair, my friend. Skeletor Star and Sabino are side by side, and Sabino makes a switchback and makes it almost round, and there's a bit of touching there. And Sabino, can he hang it round the outside? Skeletor Star is pushing him wide on every place. Again. And Skeletor Star gets the position. And Kieran Bell makes the move on Hype Julie, and Paulus wants to make the... And there's a yellow flag in Sector 3, and that's a lot of cars off. That's both of the McLarens. And the Red Bull of INL Nils. Oh my days. And there's a safety car again. Now I think Aqua will pit. He did pit on the soft now. A lot of position changes in the pits. Oof. So Tufidani will be right at the back of Peter now. I wonder if Peter will pit to the softs. He doesn't have this win. He knows that. So maybe just try something else. And Lewis in the comments says Red Bull didn't follow the rules and went wider or cut the white lines on the entry of the pits. And Peter pits. Let's see what he's going to go to the softs. No, he chooses the mediums. So Tufidani now leads a race, has no penalties, and is on relatively fresh mediums. Only so let me check penalties here. Rage Hunter has a drive-through, so I assume he sped in the pit lane or something, but that shouldn't give you a drive-through. So it's a battle between Skeletor Star and Toothy Danny now. Unless someone of them gets a penalty. Let me just check Skeletor Star. He has 2 warnings, so he can get the penalty if he runs wide one more time, or if he track extends. Yeah. And Toothy Danny still has one warning. Sorry. Toothy Danny having a better race than Skeletor Star, but I think Toothy Danny has fresher mediums too. Yeah, it has. So at the end of the race, Toothy Danny should have better tires. And Ricky Chiardo is trying to make it back to the pack after an accident. And Rage Hunter will pit. Let's see what it picks here. I think it's a soft. Should be soft. He chooses a soft set. I wonder if it's a brand new one. Looks like a brand new set of softs. And Toothy Danny now. Oh well, he was leading the race anyway, so nah. Safety car should be in this lap, and if it's not, it's the next lap. Looks like it will be the next lap. Chiardo has now made it to the back of the pack. Hey, that rhymes! Didn't even know. Sorry. Got a bit of a voice crack going on there. Yeah. And there's some position changes here. I'm not sure why. They shouldn't be overtaking each other during the safety car, but alright. I think that a lot of the drivers will get a penalty if the stewards are strict this weekend, because I myself have seen a lot of cutting the white lines on the pit entry today, so, and I'm just a commentator, so see how strict the stewards are today. And safety car is in this lap, and Toothy Danny has already went and has a 7/10 gap to Skeletor Star, 8/10 gap actually. Megatron Don gets a 3-second time penalty, and they have taken out the brake marker board, so people without the racing line there will have some trouble. Toofy Danny just went into AI mode, but came back out of it, so got a little heart attack there. And no, wait, why? No, Toofy Danny sped under the safety car. I think it's that glitch. I think it's that glitch when someone overtakes you and they have to give it back, and then when you overtake them, you have to give it back, and then you'll just get a 5-second time penalty. So what a turnout this has been. So it's still between these two. There's 8 laps left, and Killer Brent just got a penalty. And Ricky Chiardo overtook Rage Hunter in the pits. Alright. And Skeletor Star looked like he wanted to do a move. Peter might want to make a move here on Skeletor Star. Can he make it round the outside? Huge lock up there. Still on the outside. Now it's the inside, and it's very powerful to be on the inside here. Leaves Skeletor Star enough room to not get an invalid and a warning there, and keeps that very nice move by Peter. I believe Toofy Danny will become driver of the day if he finishes this race like he does. If he wins this race. Sorry. Sibinho and Skeletor Star were side by side. And Sibinho goes ahead of Skeletor Star. I don't understand. What? Oh, alright. There's a yellow sector too, and there's a lot of things going on here. There's a lot of cars going off, so I'm not sure what happened. And unfortunately, I missed the overtake by Peter, who makes it ahead of Toofy Danny. I want to see penalties again. It's 9 seconds, so Peter needs to get a 4-second gap in 7 laps to get ahead of Toofy Danny. But yet again, Toofy Danny, I think he has a wrongful 5-second time penalty. I could be wrong though, but using a lot of the ERS, and there's a yellow flag in sector 3, and that's just Chris retiring in the pits. So, ouch. Toofy Danny is still behind Peter, and he has the DRS, so still looks like a win for Toofy Danny here. Nils and LVDH are side by side, and there's some tire touching there, and there's a yellow flag in sector 2, and that's Rage Hunter, as I think he spun or something. Why does it change camera? Like, I'm on Rage Hunter, and then it's just, who cares? LVD, and there's some wind coming off there. I think it's from Ricky Chiardo's. Yeah, it was from Ricky Chiardo. I saw the sponsor on his end plate. And also LVDH has lost a bit of wing and decides to pit now. So it's been a horror of a race for LVDH, who was our pole sitter actually. And Sibinho still in P3, and Peter has broken out of the 1-second gap for the DRS. Hype Julian Specatron done, and there was something happening, but the game won't let me look back. And there's a virtual safety car. So someone retired. I think that was Nils. I'm not sure where he retired. So we got 5 retirements. Or no, 4 retirements. Let's hope the grid gets calmer. Is close to Danny. Almost runs into the back of him, but stops in time. Will Sabinho make the move? He will make the move. Tufi Danny is losing precious time right now to Peter. He needs to stay within 4 seconds of Peter to get this win. Maybe he can use Sabinho as a horse and carriage. And then Otapa has spun, I think, or was in an accident with LVDH. And something has happened to Tufi Danny. What happened here? It was such a good race for him, but he has lost out. And Tufi Danny is now in P10. What a big shame. Let me see the penalties. Peter has 3 seconds less penalties than Sabinho. And then Otapa is going slow. Even slower, I think. Nah, it's just returning back to the pits. But yeah, big shame to Tufi Danny here. Maybe we'll report an incident later, we shall see. And Peter is almost out of ERS, while Sabinho has just a bit more than him, and Sabinho gets another penalty. Stay within the track limits, boys, come on. Brandon pits, Tufi Danny goes through. And Brandon decides to retire in the pits, so I'm not sure why, but looks like he maybe had some damage and didn't feel like he wanted to continue. So we're currently at 5 retirements out of 20 drivers. Gets the penalty now. Hold on a minute. If Paulus can make it within 4 seconds of Peter, or 3 seconds I should say, he can win this thing. Yes, he can. And there was someone off, I'm not sure what happened, but there's another DNF there. So we're only down to... how is Otapa 2 laps down? There are DNFs all over the place and it's only 1 lap more, come on boys. And Jav saying Kieran can win this, and he can actually. He is 11 seconds off. Can Kieran win the season opener? All he has to do is to keep. All it needs to do is be behind 12 seconds. Or all he needs to do is stay within the 12-second gap. Come on, Kieran, get this win. There is a 7/10 gap. Kieran, yo, there's 4/10. He has to not lose 4/10 to Peter. 2/10. If he loses 2/10 to Peter, he will not win. And there's a yellow flag ahead, but I can't even focus on that. He's out of the 12 seconds. Send it! Seems like he lost the race. He gets P3 anyway, which is a good result. Could have gone in the win there. So yeah, but congrats to Peter winning. Mentos getting P2 after his spin. So a very nice recovery there. Kieran getting promoted up to his first, or no, not his first podium. His first podium of the season in P3 there. Paulus and Tufi Danny gets P4 and 5, so Ferrari 4-5. Skeletor Star gets P6, Aqua P7. And let's just ride along with Otapa here for... Oh no, he actually just finished. We're waiting for LVDH, alright. Well done, ladies and gentlemen, that was Austria for Division 2. And Kieran gets driver of the day, rightfully so, having no penalties at the end of the race. Well, actually I think he had some penalties. No, he did not have any penalties, and getting P3. Well, here is our podium. Alright, Peter gets P1, Mentos gets P2, Kieran in... no, yeah, Kieran in P3, Paulus in P4, Tufi Danny in P5, Skeletor Star in P6, Aqua in P7, Sibino in P8, Ricky Chiardo in P9, Killer Brent in P10, Original Civi missing out on a point, getting P11, Hype Julie P12, LVDH P13, Spectratron Don P14, and the rest was DNFs. I think. And LVDH got the fastest lap. Alright then, that was Division 2 Austria, the season opener here in season 3. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope yeah, I had some fun watching it. And my name's URC Rotation. I hope you have a good weekend. Bye bye.